Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Georgia Lottery $20 $2.5 million cash multiplier ticket. This is part of the August 2024 series of tickets. Came out in Georgia this past week. This one is a number match game with a little twist on it. So there are no symbols to find in this game, but on each row, you have a multiplier symbol. So if you win on any of the rows, you scratch the corresponding multiplier and multiply your prize. Then there is some scratching to do on the back, where if you find a money bag, you have a win. And then you can also find a 10x back there as well. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.06, and it looks like you can win anywhere from 20 bucks up to the $2.5 million. Looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out, so we'll talk about taxes. In Georgia, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of $2.5 million, I'm going to view this as $1,756,250. And with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 74 and 75%. And so, yeah, I mean, I'll just be upfront. It's too low for a $20 ticket. I mean, the $10 ticket that we just reviewed on the previous video, win either $50 or $100, had a payout of over 77%. So it's ridiculous for a $20 ticket to have a 74% payout. It is over the minimum 70% that we look for, though, so we will see how it compares to other tickets as we go through the video. We do also need to mention that the 74% does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 74% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes does happen at the $500 prize level. And I do like that the average person doesn't have to be, over lucky to hit almost anything on the prize structure. So there's only 2 prizes that are out of reach from the average person, but there is a split there at the $500 prize level. It's about 25-75. So only about a quarter of these $500 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure, where average folks are winning. The other 75% are going to fall here in the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 306 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you're in $6,120 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes, which means you have to basically hit the top prize in order to come out ahead on this ticket. I'm not a fan of this type of prize structure where only the top prize is worth the top one, the cost of winning a top 1% prize. And what makes this ticket even a little worse, I think, is that when you hit a top 1% prize, almost always it's going to be $500. So you're paying over $6,000 for a $500 prize, which all that information is really super important if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And so when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 58 and 59%. Now, this does not reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for on all tickets for the bottom 99% of prizes. And we look for 60% because once you're down here in the 50% range, in my opinion, it just feels like you lose your money so fast that it's not fun to play. And so if you're not going to have fun playing, what's the point of buying the ticket? So I really feel like the Georgia Lottery did not do its job. I feel like this is just a scam ticket. I mean, the payout's way too low. It's a really tough ticket for the average player. So why in the world buy this ticket? There's really no reason to. Now, here's another really good reason not to buy it. Look where the payout is. So we're tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $20 tickets here. The data point for the 2.5 million cash multipliers all the way over here on the right.
And it's not super obvious here, but you'll see it on the next page. This is the worst $20 ticket. The only one that is worse is this one. I'm not sure what this one was that came out in 2017, but this is the worst. So Georgia Lottery is really ripping people off and scamming people with this ticket. You can see there have been 2 sharp drops in value in a row. Now on these $20 tickets, this is a situation where you do not want to buy the ticket. With every ticket you buy, you're communicating approval for what your state lottery is doing, and you don't want to communicate approval when the Georgia Lottery is just, you know, dropping the values of the tickets like crazy and scamming you. That's not when you want to buy the ticket. So this is one, please leave this on the shelf. Let the Georgia Lottery eat the cost of printing something that is horrible. Now, if you are buying $20 tickets in Georgia, there are a lot better ones than this. Like basically every $20 ticket is better than this one. So up here in green, you have the best ticket in every category. If you're playing for overall value, the $2,000 Cash Craze was a pretty good one at 78% payout. If you're playing for odds, Millionaire Jumbo Bucks has the best odds, also 78% payout, so that's pretty good. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, $100, $200, and $300 ticket has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks, also 78% payout. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, that $2,000 Cash Craze has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, this is where you really get to see how bad this Cash Multiplier ticket is. You can see it here. It's at the bottom of the list, worst $20 ticket that we've seen, besides that one back in 2017, and I don't even remember what that is. So don't buy this ticket. Don't let the Georgia Lottery rip you off. Be discerning with your purchases. There's so many other better $20 tickets to get. Here on this page, we're ranking Georgia $20 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Cash Multiplier is also at the bottom of this list, so it's just, a really, really tough ticket for the average player. So unless you're winning the top prize, you're basically just losing crazy amounts of money on this ticket. So again, there basically every other ticket and $20 ticket in Georgia is way more friendly to the average player. Now here on this page, we get to compare $20 tickets across states. Top 35 tickets that we've reviewed on the channel are here on the page. So Cash Multiplier, as bad as it is, still came in 35th place overall. We're looking at 6 different states on the channel. So we got Florida, Georgia, Texas, California, Massachusetts, and New York. And so even a bad ticket in Georgia is competitive, especially with what like New York is doing. And that's really it. So this is just a huge step back for $20 tickets in Georgia. Here on this page, we're ranking based on let me go back. There's something I want to say here back on this page. So what we really want to do here on this page where we have the top 35 $20 tickets is look at the top of the list. We've got Massachusetts. Massachusetts kills every other state on $20 tickets. Most of them have 81% payout. And so we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out $20 tickets at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Georgia putting out $20 tickets at 74% payout? It just seems like such a huge ripoff and scam. This 74% is over 6.5 percentage points lower than what Massachusetts did on this Bonanza ticket. And 6.5%, that's a massive amount of money when you think about how many tickets make up just one scratch game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $20 price tag, that's $200 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. And 6.5% of 200 million is $13 million that the Massachusetts Lottery is putting into the hands of its players, that the Georgia Lottery is stealing from its players, ripping people off, not printing payout numbers. It should be against the law. And so, I hate seeing scratch players get taken advantage of, but the Georgia Lottery is really, really taking advantage of people on this one. So, if you're watching this, please communicate this to as many people as you can to avoid this ticket. Now we come to the page where we have the bottom 99% payout, top 36, and the Cash Multiplier was pretty far off this list. Again, just a really, really brutal ticket to average players. Here on this page, we get to have a little bit more context as to how low this payout is.
our best $2 ticket here in Georgia, Fast 20s, had a 75% payout, more than what you're getting from this $20 Cash Multiplier ticket. This should never happen. This is backwards. Georgia Lottery should be embarrassed about this. They should be ashamed for treating their players like this. So again, don't buy this ticket. Don't let the Georgia Lottery take advantage of you and steal your money. Also, best $5 ticket has 77% payout. That's over 3 percentage points more. So same deal, $20 tickets should not have less value than a $5 ticket. This is the bar. Every $20 ticket that comes out should have around 78% payout or more. Now here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. There are plenty of $20 tickets on this list and a lot of $10 tickets. So Massachusetts regularly comes out with $10 tickets at 80% payout. Really, this is the bar. There's no reason ever for a state to put out a ticket that costs more than $10 that doesn't have at least 81% payout on it. There's no reason, because Massachusetts is showing us right here that they can make plenty of money by having a ticket at 80% payout. So Georgia Lottery, again, should be ashamed of itself for this one. Here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. So these are the friendliest tickets to the average player. You can see the bottom of this list is 67%. This new Cash Multiplier is at 58%. So again, just a really super brutal ticket for the average player. So that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $20 $2.5 million Cash Multiplier. This is a really, really bad ticket. Please stay far, far away from this one. Don't buy it at all. Again, don't communicate approval for what the Georgia Lottery is doing. They are ripping you off. They're treating you so bad on this ticket. If you like $20 tickets, we've got some much better ones here in Georgia. Or if you want to buy the best ones, find a scratcher from Massachusetts that you like and trust and buy some $20 tickets there. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.